Hello everyone! In this video we want to learn 8 verbs that start with re. 8 verbs that start with the prefix re. And these verbs are rebuild, recall, rehash, reconnect, redefine, rekindle, resurface, and replace. This is an advanced vocabulary video for those who want to speak fluently and advance. Okay? Now, we have a quiz including 3 questions and we want to fill the blank using these 8 words. Let's read the first one and see if you can find the correct answer. After years of focusing on her career, she decided it was time to blank using these 8 verbs. Her passion for music and start performing again. Can you find the correct answer? Put the video on pause and find the correct answer. Rebuild, recall, rehash, reconnect, redefine, rekindle, resurface, and replace. First, I want to talk about the grammar. The prefix re, the prefix, is very common in English. It means repetition. When we use re before any verb, we want to show repetition. Or a backward motion, moving backward. Or return to a previous state. So re, like rebuild, can mean either repetition or moving backward motion, or return to a previous state. Return to a previous state. So the meaning of re is again. Re generally means again. So either doing something again or return to a previous state, like remove, meaning move again, or moving back to its previous position, to its previous state. For example, redo. It means to do again. You see, the action is performed again. Or rewrite, meaning to write again. The action is performed again. Or the second meaning, to return. It means to go back to the previous position. Or revert. It means to go back to the previous state. Revert. So these are 2 functions and meanings of re. Sometimes even returning to a better position. To improvement. For example, rehabilitate, rehabilitation. It means going back to a better health, mental health or physical health. Or renovate, do up or renovate. It means to making the environment better. So sometimes using re means improvement, shows improvement or improving something. Pay attention to one important tip. When we add re to a verb, the spelling doesn't change. For example, build, now rebuild. So you see the spelling doesn't change. The first word, rebuild. Rebuild means to construct again. Rebuild. To construct again. Or something is damaged and we want to make it better. So return it to the previous position, to the previous state, and even improve it. So rebuild means to restore, to reconstruct, to renovate. These are 3 synonyms to rebuild: restore, reconstruct, and renovate. See? 3 words that start with re. And you may see rebuild in these collocations. To rebuild trust. If you have damaged somebody's trust, if you betray a friend's trust, you need to rebuild that trust. Or if a relationship is damaged, if a friendship is damaged, you need to rebuild it. Or rebuild infrastructure. For example, rebuild an infrastructure of a building. You need to rebuild if the infrastructure is damaged. Okay, let's read 2 sentence examples. After the hurricane, the community came together to rebuild homes and businesses. Because the homes were destroyed, because the businesses were damaged, we need to rebuild them. So a community came together in order to rebuild, reconstruct, restore those businesses or those homes. Second, it takes time to rebuild a damaged friendship. As you see, to rebuild a friendship, to rebuild a relationship, the collocations that we learned. 2. Recall. Recall. Pay attention to the first sentence example. Can you recall the first time you met your best friend? Can you guess the meaning from this sentence? Can you recall the first time you met your best friend? What is the meaning? It means to bring back to mind, to remember, to recollect, to retrieve. Can you remember the first time? Can you bring back to mind the first time you met your best friend? And these are the synonyms: to remember, to recollect, to retrieve. 3 synonyms to recall, all of them starting with re. And these are 3 collocations with recall: to recall a memory, to recall information, to recall a product, to recall what somebody said before. Read the first one. Can you recall the first time you met your best friends? And another example. Oh, I can't recall where I put my keys this morning. If I recall, I move into a better state. Number 3. Rehash. Rehash. It is a transitive verb and it needs object. Let's read the first sentence example. The movie was just a rehash of the original with no new ideas. Here, rehash is a noun. So rehash can be both a verb and a noun. Can you guess the meaning of rehash based off this sentence? A rehash of an idea. The movie is a rehash of an idea, the original idea. Movie, idea. The movie is a rehash of idea. What does it mean? Can you guess it? It means to present that idea, to discuss that idea, to show that idea, often without change, often without significant change, without significant improvement. So rehash is the synonym of show again, work again, rework, reiterate, to express it again, or even sometimes recycle, recycle. So we rehash an idea as a verb. An idea can be a rehash of something, or we rehash an idea, verb and noun. We rehash a discussion. It means we think about it, we present it, we show that discussion again, we start the discussion again maybe. We think about it, we think on it. And a rehash old argument. Well, it's not good to rehash old arguments over and over. As you see in the sentences, he simply rehashed the same story. It means he retold it, he reiterated it over and over, the same story. Don't rehash old arguments over and over because it's not good for relationships. If you rehash old arguments over and over in a relationship, you might damage that relationship, and that relationship needs to be rebuilt in that situation. And the last sentence, He was so self-assured. This is a personality adjective. He was so self-assured that he didn't rehash his problems with me. He was so self-assured that he didn't rehash the problem, reiterated the problem with me. And self-assured is a personality adjective starting with self. And you can learn these personality traits in this video. I taught 4 adjectives to describe personality, all of them starting with self, like self-assured, like self-reliant, like self-aware, and self-motivated. If you want to learn these 4 adjectives, click on the link above now. 4. Reconnect. Reconnect. Sentence example. After years apart, they decided to reconnect over coffee. Can you guess the meaning here? To reconnect over coffee. 2 people were disconnected. 2 people were apart for many years. And then after those years apart, they decided to reconnect. Means reunite. To establish a connection again. To form a connection again after years being separated. It can mean reunite, link again, or even reestablish. To establish a connection again. To establish a relationship again. And reconnect is a transitive verb with the preposition with, to reconnect with friends, or to reconnect something to something. It means to link them together. And reconnect with family, or reconnect emotionally. These are some collocations that are used with reconnect. Visit your hometown and reconnect with your roots. If you have been far from your hometown, you may be disconnected with your originality. So reconnect with your hometown and reconnect with your roots. Next, number 5, redefine. Redefine. Sentence example. The new findings may redefine our understanding of climate change. What does it mean? What does redefine mean here? To redefine the understanding of climate change. So we know something about climate change and we want to redefine it. We understand it in a way and we want to redefine it. What is the meaning of redefine? Can you guess? Redefine means to define something again, or even define it in a better way, so it is understandable better, with new words, with new terms. So define it better. So redefine is synonym to revise, to reinterpret. You interpret something in a way and you want to interpret it better, with a better meaning, with a better understanding, with an improvement. So we reinterpret that understanding, that meaning, to reshape, reformulate, and to redefine success. What is the meaning of success in our mind? Maybe our understanding of success is not correct, so we need to define it again. We need to reshape our image of success in our mind. We need to redefine it. We need to redefine our relationships sometimes. Maybe our understanding of our relationship is not correct. Redefine boundaries. So these are some collocations to redefine. People often redefine themselves, their identity, their personality, but they're essentially the same. So they try to explain themselves in different ways, explain their identity, their personality, their characteristics in different ways, but they're essentially the same. They are no different. Since I redefined my outlook on life, I changed my point of view, my perspective on life, I have become more optimistic. And pay attention to since here, since, past tense, present perfect. Well, this is an important grammar that you need to learn, and you can do so by clicking on the link above. Since. When should we use past simple with since? When to use present perfect and when to use past perfect. If you're eager to advance your grammar, don't miss this video. 6. Rekindle. 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 A verb, a transitive verb. Transitive means the verb needs object. Let's read the first sentence. You can rekindle old friendships by sharing memories. You can rekindle old friendships. What does it mean? Can you guess the meaning? It means to re-establish the relationship again, to renew that friendship again, to renew it, to re-establish it, to form, maybe we've been apart for so many years and now we want to reconnect. We are to rekindle our friendship, to reawaken it, to reawaken it. Imagine that you run into your friend from first grade and you want to rebuild that friendship, you want to reawaken it, reestablish a friendship. You do so by sharing memories. In that way you can see, I rekindled our old friendship. So rekindle is the synonym to revive. It means bring back to life, to renew, to restore, and to reawaken. And to reawaken. We can rekindle a romance, a romantic relationship. Maybe you have lost somebody and you want to bring that person back to your life. You rekindle your romantic relationship. Rekindle interest. Your interest on a subject, you rekindle it. Or rekindle passion. For example, your passion to start a business, your passion to gain money. Maybe you were depressed for a little time and you have lost your passion, your interest on your business, and now you're looking for ways to rekindle that passion. They went on a trip together to rekindle their friendship, to revive it. The trial has rekindled painful memories of war. Somebody, maybe a veteran of a war, went through many difficult days and many difficulties, and now there is a trial that is reawakened all those painful memories, bringing back all those painful memories to mind. And Maria and Ima, apparently two old friends, rekindled their friendship. It means reawaken, renew it, restore it, after drifting apart from each other for many years. Drift apart means being separated, departed, and it is a phrasal verb. Intransitive phrasal verb doesn't need object. I taught intransitive phrasal verbs in another video that you can watch by clicking on the link above. 2 more words. Resurface. 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 It is intransitive. It doesn't take object. Pay attention to this sentence example. Old memories can resurface when you visit familiar places. Old memories can resurface when you visit familiar places. Can you guess the meaning of resurface here? It means to bring back to surface, so you remember it. To bring back to surface of your mind, so it is visible. It was forgotten, it was lost, and the moment you see those familiar places, it comes to the surface and you remember it. So resurface is the synonym to emerge. It suddenly reappear, it emerge, and you see it, and now it is visible. To come back. These are the synonyms to resurface. Emerge, reappear, and come back. Memories resurface. You see, intransitive. We cannot say to resurface a memory. It is wrong to say resurface a memory or resurface memories. No, it's not correct because resurface doesn't take object. Memories, subject, resurface, verb, subject, verb, no object. Issues resurfaced. We had some problems, we had some painful memories, they resurface. Resurface after years. Yes, sometimes something has lost, something has forgotten, and they suddenly resurface after years. Or some sentence examples. One of the missing paintings suddenly resurfaced. It means those missing paintings were forgotten and suddenly they resurfaced. They reappeared. They emerged out of nowhere. Next, friends you think are gone forever sometimes resurface unexpectedly. Sometimes resurface unexpectedly. They come back. So they are rekindled. Maybe they were damaged. They are rebuilt now. So you can reconnect with your friends. So sometimes friends you think are gone forever resurface unexpectedly. They reappear. Rumors resurfaced that the sale of the company might fall through. There were some rumors, bad rumors about sale of the company, and they were forgotten, and now they're back. They resurfaced. And the last one, replace. 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 A close friend is impossible to replace. The meaning of replace. Can you guess it? It means to take the place of something or someone. To take the place of something or someone. It means no close friend can be substituted. Nobody else can take the place of a close friend. This is the meaning of replace. Synonyms: substitute, exchange, or swap. When something cannot be replaced, they cannot be exchanged or swapped. We can replace a part. We can replace an employee in a company. Or we can replace old furniture if, for example, we want to renovate a room or our house. And the example: you should replace the batteries in your smoke detector regularly because the batteries may go dead and you need to replace them in order for your smoke detector to work regularly. And now it's quiz time. Did you find the answer to the first one? After years of focusing on her career, she decided it was time to her passion. We know we rekindle our passion for music and starting performing again. Okay? To bring back our passion to our life. 2. The company faced significant challenges after the merger. So the shape of the company has changed, but they managed to blank their brand identity in a way that appealed new customers. Okay, something has happened to a company and now they want to change the understanding of the customers. So they want to redefine it. They want to redefine it, revise it, reshape it, reinterpret it to reshape the brand identity. And the last one, during our conversation, I found it difficult to blank specific details from our last meeting. I need to remember some detail from our last meeting, which made it challenging to address the issues we had previously discussed. We discussed about something, some important issues. I need to remember them, so I need to recall them, retrieve them, recollect them. And here is 8 words starting with re. You did great. You learned 8 new vocabulary and you improved your level in English. And I want you to continue. Go to my channel and pick another video to learn. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button if you found this video beneficial.